my name is Shelly Ann Padmore, photographer at Lucent Light Photography, and I have a confession to make. I have become addicted to instant photography. It began in the year of our Lord, 2021, the second year of our pandemic, when I picked up a Mint SLR 670X Ming edition to try out because I want to try some Polaroid photography in the studio. Now, this first vlog was supposed to be about that camera. However, during a recent move, I misplaced the time machine, the thing that makes the magic happen. So, while I'm waiting for that replacement, I decided to do a review on another camera I picked up, which is the Mamiya Universal Press. When I go big, it's either go big or go home, okay? So, this camera is the last in the line of Mamiya press cameras. It was introduced in 1969 and was last made in 1974. Or in 1970s. I don't know when in the 70s, but it was in the 70s. It is a rangefinder, and it has three frame lines, one for 100 millimeters, 150 millimeters, and 250 millimeter lenses. It comes with leaf shutter lenses, which go up to 1/500th of a second. This particular lens, which was, I think, the standard, is 127 millimeters, and the minimum aperture is 4.7. It goes down to f/64. Now, there are a couple reviews on this camera, and they've been kind of mixed. So what I'm going to discuss are the upsides and the downsides. Upside. Look, I'm an old-time Mamiya girl, okay? My first Mamiya was a C330F twin lens reflex. My next one was a Super. Next one was a 1000S, and the next one was a 645 Pro. I'm an old-time Mamiya girl, so I love Mamiya cameras. Mamiya lenses have never let me down, and this lens is amazing. So the image quality is absolutely gorgeous. Cost. The cost of the RB67 has skyrocketed in recent years. There was a time we could pick up a rig that's seen some use for about $800-900. Now that's over. This camera I purchased from a fellow here on YouTube, the Japan Vintage Cameras. I purchased this from his Etsy page. It came with Polaroid back, a 6x9 back, and it came for a price of $399 US. Shit. So the cost is pretty reasonable if you want to get into shooting the last of the pack film, which is what I want to do, because I do have some pack film on reserve. Now, we need to get into the downsides, of which there are quite a few. The weight. It's not light. Even with this handy handle, it's not light. Okay? Ergonomics. It's kind of awkward. Even with this, it's kind of awkward to carry. However, as a female, you will feel safer walking with this. Minimum focusing distance. Now, because it's a rangefinder, you can't get close up. On this particular lens, the minimum focusing distance is 5 feet. So the best you're going to get is head and shoulders. You're not going to get anything that close up. So if that's what you're looking for, a good close headshot, RB67 is probably what you might want to look at. So, who is this for? It's for people who love the manual process. You're quite happy with cocking a shutter, setting your focus, and of course, last but not least, not forgetting to pull out dark slide so you don't actually lose images. You're okay with that process. You love analog photography, and you love the ability to shoot a wide range of formats. This camera can shoot Polaroid old pack film, which means that if you want to shoot the new Super Sense stuff, you're able to do so. If you want to shoot integral film, you can go on eBay and pick up an integral back for this camera. I'm one of the lucky people who have a Bel Air instant back that I picked up about 6 years ago. I'm setting this into instant options to have this converted over to to be used on this, so you have a wide variety in which to shoot with. As I probably mentioned earlier, this triggers at all shutter speeds. It's a leaf shutter. So I really want to see what instant photography looked like in the studio. So I decided to shoot this in the studio one last time before I send off the body and this back to be customized by Instant Options. So let's go. So here we are, we're set up, ready to take a Polaroid picture with my lovely husband Harford here. So basically what we're doing here is that we have an SB800 set up at this angle here. For Harford, the speed is set at, or the flash speed is 1/8, or the flash is set to 1/8, sorry. As I mentioned before earlier, the minimum focusing distance is 5 feet. So I'm actually quite a bit of a distance away from him. So I've used the Nikon D780 to set up what I should be using. And again, the flash is set to 1/8. It's manual. I'm using Pocket Wizard Plus 2s on both the SB800 and also on the Mamiya Universal. I've taken out the dark slide and I've set up the shutter. You have to cock the shutter, make sure it's ready. Shutter is set to 1/250th, it's 1/250th at f8, and that's what we're using today. And so I'm going to take the picture. The film that I'm using right now is the FP100C, which, as most pack film users know, pack film has probably the best latitude of all the instant film types. So here we go. Ready? Harford, you ready? So now we're going to wait 90 seconds for the picture to develop. Too dark. So that's at 1/8. So what we're going to do, we're going to try it at 1/4. We have 2 more shots left. We're going to try it at 1/4. All right, ready to do another one of me, babe?
Yeah, baby.
Okay, cock the shutter. Remember the shutter?
Yes, cock right.
Okay, now I'm ready. Pull out the thing. Pull that out. That's good. Want to take a look at them? Nice. Thanks for watching, and if you like this content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This inaugural vlog is brought to you by Gin and Tonic, because a bitch gotta lubricate.